Now, joining us live from Ogun State to speak on this matter is Dr. Sola Adeosun, a public affairs analyst. Many thanks for being with us at this time.
Thank you very much.
So after several years of complaining about oil theft, the menace has continued unabated. Is it that efforts of the government is not enough?
First, there is no accountability and transparency. And wherever there is no accountability and transparency, no matter the amount of policy put in place to avoid oil theft or to minimize it or to eliminate it completely, will continue to appear as if government is not doing anything. So that is, there is no transparency and accountability in the oil sector. Then the pipeline that convey this product from point of production to various areas where it's been distributed to are still using old equipment in terms of monitoring. So there is need to use modern technology to track and monitor the movement of these products. Then maritime security is very, very important at this stage. In developed countries, there have been innovation in terms of using satellite to monitor ships, to monitor other people that are involved in distribution channel or in conveying this product from point of production to various destinations. When you look at Nigeria, we're still with old equipment, and this is one of the major problems why it seems as if all efforts being made so far by the government and refused to yield fruitful results. Then apart from that, there must be collaboration with the naval officers, that is in Nigeria, with their colleagues in another country.
Okay.
So that
do you think there is
they will be on the same page.
Which is a private security outfit. Since we are not seeing any improvement, do you think it is still necessary to engage them?
You see, like in the era of President Jonathan, he adopted the community model. Let me coin that concept here, community model, where he engaged most of the those who are protested against exploitation of people in Niger-Delta. He engaged most of those people who embarked on serious war against Nigerian government, who neglected those oil-producing states. And at the end of the day, we saw some level of improvement. The lack of government to follow with pay-raise amount of money to monitor the pipeline from one location to the other. During that period, there were reduction in the level of oil theft. But after that period, when there were changes in that government and the government of Muhammad Buhari, it's as if that contract ceased to exist, and new approach have not been able to yield a fruitful result. There is no consistency between the approach being used by the previous government and the current government, and there is need to look at any approach or strategy introduced at a specific point in time, and even ensure that we see the level of progress being made before we decide to change it. I think this is one of the problems we have with the last administration and the present administration. So there is need for consistency in the policy introduced in order to see that oil theft is reduced to the barest minimum.
All right, we thank you so much for sharing with us from the wealth of your experiences. Many thanks for being with us on the news.
Thank you.
And that was Dr. Sola Adeosun, a public affairs analyst.